Good afternoon, everyone. Is this a good time to start a business in the United States? We're in the middle of a pandemic, a worldwide recession, de-globalization, and you want to start a business. This is a time of great adversity, but it is also a time of great opportunity. And if you're interested in starting a business in the United States, this is a blog for you. While other people are going bankrupt and going out of business, you can be planning, laying a foundation, and looking around for good opportunities and building a business for the future. This is Heidi Myers, immigration attorney, and in this series we are going to talk about legal issues, very practical legal issues that face immigrants who are trying to start a business in the United States. This is going to be for both those foreign nationals who are now abroad who want to come here and start a business, and those immigrants who are already in the United States and would also like to start a business. So we will be doing a weekly series. You can let me know what legal topics you would like me to address. If you have any questions, I would love to hear them. All right, so today we're going to start out with something that seems very simple but is not, which is culture. Before you come to the United States, it would be a good idea to acquaint yourself with American culture. Now, American culture, you're not going to, business culture in particular, you're not going to learn it from TV shows or movies. American business culture, a good idea might be to start with Gary Vaynerchuk, who does a series on YouTube and has written a number of books on social media and the importance of social media to building your business. Another good resource would be EntreLeadership, which is also on YouTube. Both are very different American perspectives. So they're both American, but they both come from different points of view. So you'll see Gary Vaynerchuk, he curses a lot, he's very informal, whereas EntreLeadership comes from an American Christian perspective. So both very different, but both will help you, give you ideas, get yourself acquainted with American business culture. Now, I'm not telling you to limit yourself to these two resources. There are many, many resources out on the internet in all different media, so that you can learn about American business culture before you come. Also, another great resource, if you prefer the written word, is Harvard Business Review. Harvard Business Review is a fantastic publication. It is oriented towards large corporations. However, I have found that it is very useful also for small businesses. So even though it has that big business, large corporation orientation, it is still very helpful if you're trying to start or run a small business. Those are just a few suggestions. So you might ask, well, if this is a blog about legal issues in starting a business in the United States, why am I talking about culture? Because there are certain practices and norms of American business culture that reflect the law and legal standards here in the United States. So you cannot assume that things you did as a matter of course when running your business in your home country are going to work here or even be legal here. So that's why it's a good idea, and in general, if you want your business to be successful, is to learn about American culture and specifically business culture, business practice here in the United States. All right, so that's all for today, folks. Like I said, I'm going to have a weekly blog on starting your business in the United States. It's going to have an orientation towards immigrants, towards what you have to consider coming from abroad, or even if you're already here but you're an immigrant. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm Heidi Myers, immigration attorney. HeidiMyersLaw@gmail.com, or you can call me at 212-791-4007 or 646-508-5225. And everybody have a good afternoon. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you again.